So this is 3rd Road, and that's the LK President Hotel right at the top of Soy Pothole. This street's always tore up. They'll repave it, and then it's just full of potholes a month or two later. There's just too much rain here. I'm not going to be able to shoot too much with all the ladies lining the street, but I'll come back in the daytime in the morning and show you. I mean, you can see the Den, Maggie May, Dive Bar, all great choices. On the right is Trevor from Buzzin' Pattaya, his Buzzin' Lounge, not to be confused with the Buzzin' Bar over in Treetown. Great little street of bars, and it will continue on until you get to Soy Pothole and the Triangle Bar. Good spot for music. One of the last bars. That's High Rollers on the left. Real fancy gentleman's club, but most of these places are a little smaller and more mellow. And when you come off the craziness of Soy Pothole, you're right into the craziness of Soy Pothole. And just up the way on the left side is the entrance to LK Metro. Yeah, this Soy Pothole, it's a lot of fun. Just like every street in Pattaya, there's just all kinds of things going on. Triangle on the left here, really great spot for music. It's still early. I don't even think it's 7 p.m. but it will be going off till midnight really soon. I'm gonna come out tomorrow morning if I wake up, and I'll show you every bar when there's not a chance of me getting my phone slapped out of my hand for good reason. Great night hanging at the Scooter Bar here on Soy Pothole. I was at Scooter Bar and LK Metro the other night. I like the music. You're gonna get a bin for each beer you order. When you order another, they'll just take the receipt and change it out. Take a quick peek at it. Not so much because you're worried about padding of the bill. You're just looking for mistakes. I've never had my bill padded. I have had a mistake. That's Golf, the bartender. He makes a mean drink and has a good long game. I just had a great time in the Scooters Bar here on Soy Pothole. Right across the way, right here on the left is Treetown. Right there's Treetown. I tried to order up a motorbike, but it wasn't getting the correct location, so I'm just gonna offer a guy 40 baht, see if he'll take me over to, I feel like steak. So I'm gonna go over to Patrick's Steakhouse. It closes in like 40 minutes, so hopefully I'm okay. It's a nice, easy walk, but I gotta get over there before they close, and I am about 5 beers in. Here's Treetown. So we are taking off from the Treetown area. And I'm leaving Scooters Bar. Once again, this is a nice, easy walk, but yeah, I'm not in the mood to walk, and my steakhouse is about to close. So we're coming up Soy Pothole. We're going to take a ride on Soy Diana. I offered him 40 baht. He took it. Here's the side entrance to LK Metro. Off to the left there was Soy Pothole. We should be taking a right here on Soy Diana. A little bit of a chaotic intersection. And there'll be another entrance to LK Metro on the right. Coming up. Right there. The Eureka Lodge. bunch of beer bars. You know what? Right here is good, sir. All right, Kapung Krap. And I'm just going right to the right here. There's the, how do you say that? Papagayo? Papagayo? Sounds very South American. And hopefully it's still open. I feel like at least a small steak. You know what? I've confused myself. Here's the Longhorn Steakhouse. Patrick's is on the left. I'm actually going to the Beefeater. Beefeater is my go-to place. I've had them all. Longhorn, Patrick's, they're all delicious. But Beefeater's is my number one. They have a really good salsa. I really like the salsa here at Beefeater. And I got the chef special, 925 baht. So it's not a giveaway, but 200 grams. That's a decent sized steak. Australian beef. Should be delicious. And then I'll get back out there and drink some more beer. I kind of treat myself when I come to Pattaya. I come into this Beefeater and they have good specials each night of the week. It's Friday, so it's not the greatest special. On other days of the week, it might be 695 baht for a little bit smaller, but 200 grams, a decent size piece of meat. Yeah, I love this Beefeater. Sure, I can probably go get a great meal for $3 or $4 US, but every now and then a nice steak, 30 bucks. I'm sure that same steak dinner would cost me closer to 80, 90 bucks in the US. So I am not complaining at all. This is going to be nice. And that is probably the best chips and salsa since I've been in Bangkok. It's delicious. That's all I used to grow in my garden was peppers and habanero. That's all I grew, tomatoes, and was basically salsa. So I like a nice chips and salsa. So that is a nice looking tenderloin, 200 grams. I had to look that up. It's a little over 7 ounces. And sure, it's not a 20 ounce Texas cowboy steak, but I can't eat all that 20 ounces. I have to go take a nap. So this little 7.5 ounces, perfect for me. I just talked to Mike, the manager across the way. I thought he was the owner, but he says no. He's just managing, and the owner is also Swedish. Mike's Swedish. So it's a great little place. Beefeater, check it out. But Patrick, Longhorn, you can't go wrong with any of these places. It's just, I've kind of focused in on Beefeater. Maybe a dozen meals I've had here. Never had a bad meal. I just talked to the chef, Jonas. He's also Swedish. So Mike, Jonas, and the owner, who maybe I've met in the past, they're all Swedish. That's great. This is a good place. Beefeater. I am stuffed. That was a delicious meal. I had a couple of bowls of chips and salsa, and all three are right here. That is Second Road, and on the right here is Kiss Foods. Kiss Foods, it's super affordable, and I've ate here at least a dozen times. You can get everything from Thai food to spaghetti and meatballs, like 150 baht. There's a couple of Kiss Foods that I know of. There's another one up by Jam Tien, but this is probably the more popular location. It says open 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. I thought it was open later than that. Right next to Kiss Foods is The Edge condominium. And just not even 100 feet away on the right is tucked away back there, the Base condos. Both on popular Second Road here. If you were, this is a one-way road, but if you were to go down the way, you can cut up to Beach Road, like where that building is. That's Beach Road. Go up the way, you'd hit Walking Street. And if you go in this direction, down the way, you hit the popular Soy 6 on the left, and this is Soy Diana. Go up Soy Diana, and on the left, LK Metro, and then a little past LK Metro is the popular Treetown. So thank you very much for following along. Consider subscribing to my little channel. I'm Bangkok based, but I get around parts of Thailand, Southeast Asia. Who knows where I'm going to end up. hit that subscribe button and follow along. I'd really appreciate that, and have a great evening.